Helicon Cable Systems, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening, via tape delay from Harc Little League Field here in we get set to go with tonight's ball game. That the South Union Township Sports Network is a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Koval, and Tom Frankhauser, and of course Helicon Cable Systems under the direction of Regional Manager Craig Tomczyk. Also want to send thanks out to California University Director of Media J.R. Wheeler and his lovely wife Megan, who coordinates all of the tape times and helps us just in the general operations day-to-day of this production. We'll be back. We'll set the lineups and get it going here tonight. Should be a good one. Two ball right now as we get set to go here. And for the Brewers, coached by Jack Wilson and Michael Essick and Ernie McDowell, they will go with A.J. Swentowski leading it off at first, with Andy Kapowsko hitting in the two-hole at third. Billy Dice is at short. Cleanup hitter Jake Speck will be on the hill this afternoon with Mike Badinsky in right center. Hitting sixth, Mark Carbonero. Your seven-hitter, Justin Wilson behind the plate. Ryan McDowell in left center. It'll be Robert Palmer at second and Bert Thompson in right field with Drew Lucy to appear later in the game. Again, Swentowski, Kapowsko, Dice on top. Svek, Badinsky, Carbonero, and Wilson through the middle. McDowell, Palmer, and Thompson will be the bottom three. On the other side of the coin now for the White Sox, coached by Tom Kalensic, Randy McClellan, and Larry Fetzko. His assistants 5-5 on the year. Eric Phillips will lead off. Will be at second with Larry Fetzko in the two-hole at first. Mike Miscannon at third. Or excuse me, it's short rather, hits in the three-hole with Santino Sloboda at third base in the cleanup spot. Mike Kalensic will be on the hill and pitching here this afternoon with Brian Hudock behind the plate. Randy McDowell will be at left field. Jeff Lacey in right center. Chris Dunbar in the 9 spot will be in right field, and Austin Joden in the 10-hole. He'll be in left center. Your subs, Robbie Barnhart and Pluto. Again, Phillips, Fetzko, Miscannon on top, Sloboda, Kalensic, Hudock, and McClellan through the middle, with Lacey, Dunbar, and Joden at the bottom. We'll be back with the start of tonight's ball game. All of that in, going against Mike Kalensic, and downstairs, ball one, Dana Curry behind the plate with Dan Lemansky working the bases here. So you've got two young men who worked first ball game, and I'll tell you, it's a hot night. I'm talking to both of them between games, and Lemansky said it'd be awfully tough to work two games behind the plate, and he had the first one in the midget league game. So Curry slides behind, and we'll call the balls and strikes here. Count even up now, 1-1, as Kalensic on the hill gets the sign from Hudock. Swing rolling right over top of it. And the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Santino Sloboda down at third. Miscannon at short. Eric Phillips here at second with Larry Fetzko at first. We'll set the outfield after the pitch. The 1-2. Another foul out into the parking lot. Outfield will show McClellan in left, Austin Joden in left center, Chris Dunbar in right center, and Robbie Barnhart out in right field. So the count will hold now to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jack Wilson coaching at third, and Michael Essick down here at first. Ground ball back to the hill, and big one hopper. Kalensic over to Fetzko, and quickly 1 up and 1 down. Score at 1-3, 1 down will bring up Andy Kapowsko. Kapowsko, the third baseman, strides in with Billy Dice to follow. Game getting underway just a little bit past 7:30. And midget league game underway at 5:30. Pitch in the dirt. Gets away from Hudock, 1 ball, no strikes. Dimensions, 212 down the left field line, 230 to center, and down the right field line, and even 200. Very reachable for some of these kids. And we've already had a couple cranked out here this year. And the pitch missed away. Count goes 2 balls and no strikes. Leadoff man Swentowski retired on a ground out. Kapowsko striding in ahead in the count now, 2-0. 4th time that we have had these ball clubs, and become quite a regular here, regular feature for us. Kidding with Michael Essick before the ball game, but these guys are regulars here. But we've caught everybody now in the league at least once. And likewise on the pony field. Missed away. So ball 4, Kapowsko aboard with the walk, and that'll bring up Billy Dice. Jake Sveck, the big guy who will be on the hill when the Brewers take the field, strides into the on-deck circle. So Lemansky will position himself in behind the mound. He'll be responsible for the calls on the bases. And the pitch coming. In the dirt, runner off and going, throw down. Will not be in time. Hudak that time cut loose from a kneeling position. He's got to come up and throw with the body more into it. And a stolen base. And the pitch upstairs. Count goes 2-0. So he has missed now with 6 in a row after retiring A.J. Swentowski on a ground out. So Kolensik on the hill. Austin Joden in deep left center. And swing and a miss. Count goes now to 2 balls and 1 strike. Joden deep in left center, right at the bare spot. You can see where these guys, Jerry, position themselves normally in that outfield because you have the bare spots right in front of them. And the pitch coming. There's one lifted towards right field. Right fielder coming up, and it'll skip past Barnhart and head out toward the wall. Run will come in, and a double. So a double to right field for Dice. That'll bring up big Jake Sveck. So make it a 1-0 ball game. Beck striding in, and the pitch coming from Kolensik. Missed upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Kapowsko got a walk with 1 down. Dice doubled to right and got him home. And Kolensik falls behind. 1 ball, no strikes on Jake Sveck. Pitch coming. Missed downstairs. And a nice stop again by Hudak. I tell you, it's going to take its toll on the pitchers and catchers here tonight. Temperatures as we got underway right up near 90, and boy, we can feel it up here in this press box. 2-0. Strike called on the knees. Jack Wilson saying, now you're set, you've had a look. And there's a good look at Brian Hudak. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Kolensik on the hill. Sets and delivers. Missed away, 3-1. Mike Badinsky, the right center fielder. Big Mike on deck. Got good size and power right through this order with Dice, Sveck, and Badinsky. And the pitch coming. Hammers 1 foul. Went after 1 downstairs and took a whack. So the count full up now, 3-2. Jerry's a smart one here. He brought a towel with him here today, and I tell you, he's going to need it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, a run in, and a runner aboard. And he overthrew that time and walked him. So Jake aboard with the walk. It put runners at first and second now and brings up Mike Badinsky, number 5. Big Mike, the right center fielder, striding in. Infield is back very deep at short with Misgannon. Up a little bit at second with Phillips. Strike called. Badinsky has had a look down at third, and he'll be ripping. No ball, 1 strike count coming. Into the windup. Off speed, off the plate. Just missed. Count will even up now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down, a run in. Runners at first and second. Sveck first, Dice at second, and Badinsky hammers 1 towards first. Tag there, and it's going to be a beautiful double play by Fetzko. Fetzko made the tag on the runner right in front of him in Jake Sveck, and then made the play at first. So that's a DP, 3 unassisted, and a heck of a heads-up play by Larry Fetzko to end the inning. A run across and a couple of walks and a hit. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Brewers. The bottom of the first. Ground ball up towards second. Palmer will gobble it up and spin it on over to A.J. Swentowski. 1 up and 1 down on 1 pitch. That'll bring up Larry Fetzko, who made the fine defensive play to end the top of this inning. Got the ground ball right in front of him, tabbed the runner, and then got to the bag for a big double play. Pitch upstairs. Fetzko takes it up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. And the windup. Hammer towards first. A lot of spin on this one. Look out. I knew that was going to be tough. And he beat it. Ball spun away from A.J. Swentowski, and you have to give that one as a base hit because that ball had an awful lot of English on it as it spun much like a billiard shot. And good hustle by Swentowski, just did not get to the bag in time as Fetzko hustling all the way, and give him credit for legging it out. That'll bring up Miscannon. And Svek into the windup. Try to bunt, and it's fouled away. No balls, 1 strike to count. Everybody up now at the corners, looking for the bunt. Cuts away and lines it to short. What a play there. The trap, the throw, no. Nice play by Dice on the second base side. Trapped it, made the tag play, and then spun it on. We almost had another double play. So Miscannon aboard on the fielder's choice. Beautiful play. And that'll bring up Santino Sloboda. Runner aboard. And the pitch. The runner off and gone. Strong throw down right into the runner. And we had a collision down there as the shortstop, Billy Dice. The runner collided, but Billy seems to be okay. And stolen base. So Sloboda striding in here with 2 down. Base hit could tie it. In the dirt, gets away. Runner will make it to third on the wild pitch. Two balls, no strikes. Jake Svek coming with it. Pitch away, the runner coming. No, he got back. Good hustle by Svek to get there. Count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Kolensik on deck. And the pitch. Ground ball, base hit to left field. That'll get a run home. So Sloboda gets the base hit. Gets a run home. Make it a 1-1 ball game. Timeout called, and that will bring up now Mike Kolensik, the pitcher. An opportunity right here to help himself. Popped up infield. Dice moves up, and oh, a snow cone. Saw a little bit showing right there, but as Kolensik pops up to end the inning. But a run in on a couple of base hits. And we go now to the top of the second. This dedicated group of area men and women has long served the immediate area and has offered thousands of youth the opportunity to participate in and enjoy this great American game of baseball. The 1995 officers, President Ed Palermo, Vice President Jack Wilson, Treasurer Daryl Tellerico, and Secretary Tom Rice would like to thank the coaches, parents, volunteers, township supervisors, maintenance workers, and of course, the players in making the 1995 Harc season such a success. Striding in here for the Brewers. And Kolensik on the hill. Gets the sign, delivers, and he's missing down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Justin Wilson, number 14, on deck with Ryan McDowell to follow. 1-1 ball game. Into the windup, Kolensik. Ground ball up towards second. Phillips gets the nice hop and did not get him. Fetzko was off the bag. He missed the bag, and then as he went to get to it, Carbonera beat it. So it'll bring up Justin Wilson now. Nobody down and a runner on. Wilson, last time we had him, almost hammered one out of here. Strike call. No balls, 1 strike to count. Tournament time out here, and there are going to be some fine tournament games. Little League, Pony League Field, and hopefully we'll get a couple of them on here for you. Runner going, the throw down, going to be close, and oh, got in. Lemansky threw down the safe sign. So runner down at second. Nice strong throw by Hudak, was close. Into the windup, and the pitch, and a fastball. Overmatched him upstairs, so 1 down. Bring up Ryan McDowell now. Ryan, number 26. Left-handed stick, striding in. Missed downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. See some activity over on the lake. About a half a dozen anglers over there. I think bass comes in this next weekend. Ground ball up towards short. Going to be a tough play. Niskanen, and can't control it. So good try by Michael as he went to set and throw. Just dropped the ball. So a couple of infield errors. And you've got a first and third situation to Robert Palmer. Gannon came up, did everything right, made a nice play on the ground ball, charged it, got in possession and position, ready to cut it loose, and just dropped it. So that will happen. So a first and third. Upstairs, ball 1 to Palmer. Robert, the second baseman, wearing number 43. 1 down here in the second. Tied at 1. Into the windup now comes Kolensik. Pitch away. He's coming. If he hustles, he got him, and he dropped the ball. Good hustle by Hudak. He had him dead to rights, but just didn't hang on to it. So Carbonero will score. And Ryan McDowell hustles down to second. Make it a 2-1 game. So 3 errors in the inning. And it has resulted in a run, and the threat continues. Missed upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. .30 in the pitch coming. Missed away, so first and second now. With 1 down to Bert Thompson. A.J. Swintoski to follow. And the pitch. Missed away and up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Palmer leads away at first. And Ryan McDowell up at second, and the 1-0 coming to Thompson. 2-0. Bert Thompson, the right fielder. The look and the pitch. Oh, nice fastball, cracked in there. 2-1. So Kolensik trying to come back from a 2-0 and stop the bleeding right here without any further damage. His ball club trail's now 2-1. All he's got to do is throw strikes. He's got good velocity. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kolensik even up in the count, trying to get that second big out. Into the windup. Just missed off the plate. Full count now, 3-2. Then he got underway. Carbonero aboard on an infield error. Wilson down on strikes. Ryan McDowell aboard on an infield error and a walk to Palmer. And strike 3 swinging, 2 down. Run scored on a wild pitch at home plate situation. And that's 2 down, and it brings up A.J. Swintoski striding in. Into the windup. Missed off the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped into the screen. Count will hold now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Infield is back at all 4 positions. In the dirt, and a nice stop by Brian Hudock. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 runners aboard. Kalensik trying to get that big 3rd out right here. And hold it to a 1-run ball game. Pitch coming on the 2-1. Ground ball, right side. Nice play here by Fetzko. And he'll beat him to the bag. Nice defensive play as Fetzko with the backhanded stab went in the hole and makes the big play for the 3rd out. Fine play as he went to his right, backhanded it, and beat Swentowski to the bag. A run in, and we go to the bottom of the 2nd, 2-1. Sharply to left center, so Hudock aboard. That will bring up Randy McClellan, the left fielder. Well hit ball. That's Speck on the hill, and first ball hitting. Hudock ripped it between short and 3rd. And off the plate, ground ball to throw to 2nd. He got him. Fine play. Sveck spun it on to Palmer on the fielder's choice. Nice play there. Score at 1-4. Put McClellan aboard at first. Take Hudock out of the bases on the fielder's choice and bring up now Chris Dunbar. Ball into the dirt. Runner off and going. Wilson with the throw down. Won't get there. Nice sweep tag by Bobby Palmer. Tried to put it on him as he went by. Into the windup. Pitch missed upstairs. And the pitch coming. Off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes to count. Runner down at 2nd, Chris Dunbar striding in. Swings and misses, going to be a throw down to 3rd. And a nice play there. Andy Kaposko off the bag to knock it down and keep it in play. Make it a 3-1 count now. Chris Dunbar with Barnhart to follow, and then Austin Joden. (3-1) in the pitch. Missed away. So that'll put runners at the corners now at 1st and 2nd. So Dunbar with the walk brings up Robbie Barnhart. Robbie Barnhart. Austin Joden to follow.
Come on, Robbie, keep your eye on it all the way, bud. Walk in on it, Robbie. Walk in.
Big Jake into the windup. Pitch away. Runner should head towards 2nd, and he will. So you got now a 1st and 2nd, or a 2nd and 3rd situation. And Barnhart ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch coming. Missed inside, up and in. Backs him off the plate and actually sets him down. Count now 2-0. Kaposko at 3rd, Dice, Palmer, and Swentowski the infield. And the 2-0. Right over top of it, 2-1. Swing and a miss by Barnhart. We've moved now to the bottom of the 2nd, 2-1 ball game. Brewers on top. White Sox trying to get the go-ahead. And a swing and a miss. Went hacking at one above his hat. There's a loose ball, but Dice will move in behind the mound and get it. Big Jake even up now, 2-2. Trying to get the strikeout here. And just missed. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. 1 down. Runners at second and third. Pitch inside, lost him. So Barnhart aboard. Loads him up. That'll bring up Austin Joden. Austin made such a fine play the last time we had these guys in the outfield, a running grab in the alley. And he continues to improve. Missed inside. So Jake's struggling a bit right now. Has walked the last 2 and has fallen behind 1-0. Ground ball up towards second. Nice play. Palmer guns it to second. He got him. I tell you, Bobby took the chance he played. I tell you, did the 180 and gunned it on the short, and Dice made the good play to stay at the bag. Nice look there at Palmer. I tell you, I thought he was coming to first all the way, but the fielder's choice by Joden, and he gets an RBI. Ties the game up at 2. Boy, nice play there. Swing and a miss by Eric Phillips. So McClellan comes around to score. Dunbar will move to third. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Top of the order, and Eric Phillips. And Phillips, who grounded out his first time, inside. Count will go now to 1-2, and a runner will hustle down to second. Single by Hudock. Fielder, couple of fielders' choice, and a couple of walks, and a run in. Big threat riding now as Eric evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eric Phillips, who grounded to second to start the game. Swing and a miss, and the catcher held on. Good work by Justin Wilson to hang in there with it. So a run for the third out, a run across on a base hit and a couple walks. So let's go now to the top of the third, and we are tied at 2. We start the third. Kapasco, who walked and scored, ground ball up towards short. Going to be a tough, long throw in the dirt, and he beats it. Nice play by Miscannon. I tell you, went way in the hole, and the overthrow will send him to second. So it'll be a single and a throwing error, and that'll bring up Billy Dice now. Nice play by Miscannon, I tell you. And a good effort by Fetzko, almost dug it out of there. Pitch upstairs and in. On Dice. Andy Kapasco down at second. Billy Dice, who doubled his first trip, takes it in the dirt. Runner hustling to third, and the throw down. Nice scoop down at third. Santino Sloboda dug it out of there real nicely.
Randy, what are you doing? You're supposed to be backing up the throw.
Runner down at third with nobody down. Billy Dice facing Kolensik here, and the pitch coming. Oh, he rips it up the alley. This will get to the Young's Bakery sign in a sudden hurry, and Dice is in with another double, and this was a ringer to left center field. I mean, he turned on it. Big shot right there. Gets a run home. Make it now a 3-2 ball game. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and Big Jake striding in.
Back up, guys. Good stick.
Took a rip and fouls it. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 2, pulled the string on the changeup. I tell you, he's right in the heart of the order now. Speck, Badinsky, Carbonara, and Wilson. Some pretty good sticks coming at him. But Kolensik has pitched extremely well this year. The 0-2. This is in the dirt, and the runner will move up. Big Jake with a chance right here to help his cause. 1-2 pitch coming now from Kolensik. Just off the plate, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner down at third. Nobody down here in the third. And a 3-2 game. Into the windup. He got him. That's a big out right there. 1 down to Badinsky. Badinsky grounded into a double play, his first time. Hit a shot right down at first base, and Fetzko with the fine play. Stay alert, Jerry. Swinging a foul to the right side. No balls, 1 strike here in the third. Single, double, run scored. 1 down and Dice down at third. Just off the plate. Into the windup. There's a shot towards the outfield and a base hit. Out into left center field. And Austin Joden will get to it. Good effort by Muscannon. Really went hard for it and almost made the spectacular play. Get a nice look there at Muscannon. So Kolensik is up the second run here. Make it a 4-2 ball game and bring up Carbonera, who got aboard on an infield error and scored. Off the corner. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Pop down the right side and out of play. Can hit to the right side now. Quickly turn and look at the monitor. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 down. Fetzko at first. Phillips at second. Muscannon at short, and Santino Sloboda down at third. McClellan, Joden, Dunbar, and Barnhart the outfield. Kolensik and Hudock the battery. Good high fastball. Carbonera behind in the count now, 1-2. Kaposko singled, Dice doubled, Badinsky singled. It's added up to a couple of runs. Off speed and just did ticket foul. Count will hold now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. A little off-speed changeup. And Carbonera didn't know what to do with it. Just did get the bat out to foul it. In the dirt. Badinsky will hold. Count even up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. And the pitch. Off the plate. 3-2. We're in the third. Top half of. And make it a 4-2 ball game. White Sox looking for more. The 3-2 coming. Into the windup. And hanging in there as he fouls it back. Jerry, 2 months from today, we'll be getting ready for high school. In fact, there will be into the strike 3 on the changeup into the preseason scrimmages. And, of course, we will be bringing you Laurel Highlands Mustang football tape delayed all season long right here on Channel 52. Should be a lot of fun. Jack Beener and his staff, hopeful of a very successful season. Ground ball by Wilson down to third. Scooped up there, the long throw across, and he got him. Sloboda with a nice play and guns it on to Fetzko for the 3rd out of the inning. So a running at 4-2 will be right at the heart of the order. Fetzko, Muscannon, Sloboda, and Kolensik popped up. Second baseman Palmer makes the call and gets over and makes the play. I tell you, Bobby took charge. He just yelled it out, "I got it," and he went over and he got it indeed. One pitch, one up, one down, and that brings up Mike Muscannon. Let's go. Infield single, and a pop to second now, and that'll bring up Muscannon. Got a board on a fielder's choice and scored on Sloboda's base hit. Oh, deep fly ball, left center field. This one is hit back deep. Will bounce right to the Eaton Park sign. Carbonero will get to it. Going to be a play at third. Palmer comes up throwing, and he got in there with a triple. So Muscannon hit one deep to left center field. Got it over McDowell's head and right up against the Eaton Park sign. So a big triple. And that brings up Santino Sloboda. Pitch upstairs. So Santino Sloboda striding in. Run down at third. And the pitch coming. Grounded to the mound, and he had a play at the plate, but Jake elected to go to first, and a good play there. So Sloboda retired 1-3 for the second out of the inning, but he gets another RBI. So he's got 2 RBIs on the day, and that will bring up now Mike Kolensik, who popped to short. So Speck throwing strikes here and getting out ahead of him. Misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-3. They didn't change it up on the board. Now they have. Missed inside. 2-0. Muscannon has scored twice here today. Got a board on a fielder's choice. Scored on the base hit by Sloboda, tripled here in this inning, and scored on the ground out by Sloboda. See, ring him up. I started 3-0. Curry started to send that right hand out and then thought better of it and called it a ball. And the pitch, strike called. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, went over his head after that one. Count goes full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count with 2 down. And the pitch, ground ball going to be a tough play. Dice eats it up, long throw across, got him! Fine throw, Dice to Swentowski, deep from the hole. Kolensik retired on a 6-3. I'll tell you, good defensive play there. So a run comes across on a base hit. We're through. One ball, 1 strike. Let's go. Good cut. Ryan McDowell hanging tough. Dad helps coach here with Jack Wilson and Michael Essick. And the pitch coming, missed away. Kaposko warming up down the left field bullpen. He will come in to pitch the next half inning. Ground ball off the plate, and the Stag there to throw. Got him. Nice play by Fetzko. He came off and gunned it on over here to Kolensik. So 1 up and 1 down. McDowell retired. Score at 1-3 and bring up Robert Palmer, who walked his first go-round. And the pitch, foul ball. Tough way to get a strike called against you, Robert. Let go of the bat as he hit the deck, and the ball got the bat. Good call by Curry. So the umpires have done a nice job. A couple of fine young men here. Dana Curry, a Uniontown High School product. Dan Lemansky on the bases, LH boy. So they're doing a fine job out here. Into the windup, the pitch to Palmer. Lofted towards left center field. What a catch! What a catch by Misgannon. Mike Misgannon went back and made the catch, and there's a good look at him. Jerry say he had it all the way, so 2 down. I'll tell you, we have had some good defense all year long, and Misgannon with a nice smile right there.
He almost had one earlier.
Yeah, he did. Jerry said he almost had one earlier, indeed. 2 down. Swing and a miss by Drew Lucy. Drew striding in. And the pitch. Kind of even up. Strike 2. The 1-2 coming. And a good cut and a 1-2-3 inning with the help of a great play by the shortstop. So nothing across here. We go now to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-3, and the Brewers on top. This one will get over the head of the center fielder, and a ringing shot as Hudak cracks one. I'll tell you, he has hit 2 blistering shots here today. So Kaposko on the hill now, Speck down at 3rd, and Drew Lucy out in right field. The change is made here in this half inning, and first ball hitting and a ripping shot. That'll bring up Randy McClellan. Ryan McDowell had no chance on that one at all. Kaposko into the windup. The check of the runner and the pitch. Ground ball down the line. Jake Speck eats it up. Spins it across. Got him. Nice play. The return to 3rd. So Speck spins it on to Swentowski. 1 down. That brings up Chris Dunbar. Dunbar is walked. Tying run down at 3rd. Into the windup. Swing and a miss. Chris Dunbar drew a walk his first go-round. Kaposko on the hill. Gets set on the rubber. Gets the sign. In the dirt. Runner will hold. Good stop there by Justin Wilson. Andy Kaposko on the hill. Justin Wilson catching. Jake Speck at 3rd. Dyson Palmer at short and 2nd with A.J. Swentowski at 1st. Carbonero, McDowell, Badinsky, and Drew Lucy, the outfield. There's one pop down the right field side. Drifting back, and this was a fair ball. Down the corner, the run will score. Dunbar hustling for 2nd. The throw, not in time. So Dunbar doubles down the right field line. Jerry got a perfect look at it on a monitor. What, about a foot inside, yeah. Right? So a double and an RBI will tie it at 4. Should bring up, I believe, David Pluto right now. Pluto striding against Kaposko. Upstairs. 1 ball, no strike count. And the pitch. Missed upstairs. Oh, boy. 2 balls, no strikes. Tired, Jerry. Hot. Stuffy here in the press box. Swing and a miss. Runner hustling to 3rd. Strong throw. No. He hustles in. We're in a little bit of taste of August right here in the middle part of June. Temperatures the last couple of days have climbed up near 90. Off the plate. Lead run down there at 3rd. I'll tell you what, the White Sox have scored 1 in every inning. 1 in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, now 1 here in the 4th, threatening for more. Hacks one and fouls it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good ball game. Had some fine defensive plays in the infield on both sides of the coin. Dice has made some fine plays. Sveck, Palmer, Swentowski, and he lost him. So Pluto works him for a walk, and that'll bring up Austin Joden. Got a board on a fielder's choice, drove a run in his first go-round. Austin wearing number 3, looking down, getting the sign, digging in. Swing and a foul. And the 0-1. And 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Runner off and gone. He'll make it easy. Nice stop by Wilson. Count at 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Go ahead run down at third, and insurance run at second. Austin takes it up high. Top of the order to follow. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 count. Joden digs in. And the pitch coming. Missed outside. Full count now. Three-two count. Good look there on the monitor at Austin. 3-2 pitch coming. Just missed upstairs, so they are loaded up. And we got timeout. Jack Wilson coming out quickly. Jerry will take a break. Change as Kaposka will now go to third. Billy Dice will come on to do the pitching, and Jake Speck will move to short. So Kaposka down at third, Speck at short, and Dice on the hill. Drive down the right side, and this one is going to be foul down the right side. So Eric Phillips, who grounded out and struck out, even in the count now, 1-1 to Dice. Setting the stage for you. Dunbar's at third. David Pluto at second. And Austin Joden at first. So a chance for a big inning here. And the pitch. Swings on a high fastball out of the zone. He helped him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the order, Eric Phillips. Larry Fetzko to follow. And the check. Nice stop by Wilson. Dug it right out of the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Backs him off. Full count. So Dice takes a deep breath now. Nowhere to put anybody here, Billy. You got to get your decision. 3-2 pitch. He did, and rings him up. Called strike 3, 2 down to Fetzko. Two down now to Fetzko. Infield single and a pop to second in his 2 plate appearances. Game tied at 4. We're in the bottom of the 4th, and we look to the 5th inning, right at the top of the order, with Swintoski, Kaposka, and Dice coming up for the Brewers. Strike call. No balls, 1 strike count. Fetzko, Dice, the battle right here. Larry striding in. Swings and a ground ball up towards second. Knocked down by Palmer. He's going to come to first. No. Well hit ball. Tough chance right there. And aboard on the play is Fetzko. Gets the run home. Going to bring up Muscannon. Hard hit ball. And a tough play to make. So a run in on the play. 2 in the inning. Muscannon takes it for a ball. Mike got aboard on a fielder's choice and scored, tripled and scored, and both times he was driven in by Santino Sloboda. It's upstairs 2-0. Shot right here for a big inning. If he can get out of this one, Dice can. He's done his job. Off the plate, 3-0.
There,
3 balls, no strikes. Muscannon, a good, solid contact hitter. Takes it. 3 balls, 1 strike. So he is set now. He's had his look. Fielder's choice, triple, a couple of runs scored. And a 3-1. Good rip, 3-2. Three-two pitch coming. Oh, down the line, base hit inside the third base line. This will get 1. This will get 2. And this will get 3. Let's go. Coming home. So a bases clearing triple by Miss Gannon has broken this one open. Pluto scored. Joden scored. And Fetzko running all out all the way. Came around to score from first. Big triple here. And Santino Sloboda now with a chance for another run. Eight 8-4 the score. And the pitch missed inside. 8-4 ball game. Kalensic and then Hudock to follow. Strike call. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Oh, deep drive, left center field. This one is going to go back. 1 hop the fence. This will be a double. And he's going to try for 3. Savek's throw coming down the line, and it got him. So a fine throw as Savek put it right on the money down there to Kapasco, and the tag, but a big double by Santino, and drives another run home. Cut down, trying to stretch it into a triple. Good hustle in the outfield by Carbonera and McDowell to get to it. Then they hit the cutoff man. Svek threw a strike, and they retire him. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the inning, Jerry. Make it now a 9-4 ball game. We'll be back. Top half of the 5th comes up right after this. Area Recreation Council is proud to again be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of Harc Youth Baseball. This dedicated group of area men and women has long served the immediate area, and they have offered the opportunity to participate in and enjoy this great American game of baseball. The 1995 officers are President Ed Palermo, Vice President Jack Wilson, Treasurer Darrell Tellerico, and Secretary Tom Wright. These special men would like to thank all the coaches, parents, the volunteers, township supervisors, and maintenance crew, and of course the players in making this season another successful year. Let's go on the hill. Hudock behind the plate, and the top of the order, A.J. Swentowski. A.J. 0 for 2, retired on a couple of grounds out. One of them a fine play by Fetzko over at first. The 0-1. Close. Even is up now, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ground ball, right side. Ranging over to his left is Phillips, can't get to it. So aboard on the play. A.J. Swentowski. They'll bring up Andy Kapasco, who has walked, singled, and scored both times.
Come on, White Sox, now let's get you out. One at a time, come on. Come on now. Get it.
Runner aboard on the infield air, and that will bring up Kapasco. Takes it upstairs.
Hey, back that throw, son.
Missed outside, a throw down. No. 2-0. Kapasco striding in, trying to get something going here. The Brewers trying to battle back in, trail 9-4. Couple of big extra base hits in that last inning. Pitcher off and running to throw down. Oh, close. He just did get in. Miscannon put the tag on. Very, very close.
Good run, hey. Hey, Santino.
3 balls, no strikes. Petsko trying to get settled down here control-wise. He lost him. So Billy Dice, who has doubled in 2 appearances, doubled to right, doubled up the alley, and he's got an opportunity right here with Jake Speck to follow to get his ball club right back in this thing. Swinging a foul. To the windup. Foul, strike 2. So out ahead quickly now, Petsko. And the pitch. Missed downstairs. And the pitch. Deep drive, right center field. This ball is hit, and it will hit the fence in right field. Dunbar will get to it, and going to be a couple runs scoring on the play to throw down to third. Gets by, and going to be a play at the plate. The throw coming in. They got him. Fine play down at third by Sloboda as he cut him down as Dice tried to go all the way around on it. So give him a triple. And a couple of runs in. But more importantly, I think they get the out at the plate. So a fine, fine tag by the catcher Hudak on the throw by Sloboda. So 9-6. Big Jake, ground ball to the mound, deflects off Petsko towards short. The scoop throw, no. Base hit on the play. Tough chance that time for Petsko. The ball bounded right off his glove to the shortstop, Miscannon, who came up throwing. That'll bring up Badinsky. Pitch away. The throw down. 9-6 ball game. Speck aboard down here at first. Badinsky striding in. The pitch coming. Nice stop in the dirt. Larry Petsko behind in the count 2-0. Just 1 down here in this inning. Missed off the plate inside 3-0. Carbonero to follow with Wilson in the hole. He lost him. That puts runners at first and second. And we've got a timeout. Mark Carbonero striding in. Look out, coming our way. Yeah, Jerry, sometimes I think maybe we should have a glove up in here. The windup, the pitch. Off speed, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Carbonero got a board on an air and scored, struck out in 2 appearances. 9-6. Boy, he gets these 2 home. It makes a big difference. And he chased one out of the zone. 2 down. Big strikeout there. 2 down. That brings up Justin Wilson with a chance. Wilson has struck out and grounded to third. Petsko trying to get out of this one. Off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Petsko looks in, gets the sign. And the pitch. Missed away. 2-0. Speck leading off at second. Badinsky down here at first. And the pitch. Missed inside. They're going down. The throw. No. Good strong throw. Hudak got it down there. So Justin Wilson with McDowell, Palmer, and Drew Lucy to follow. Count now, 3-0.
2 outs, guys. Go for first.
Justin going to have a chat with his dad down the third base line, and my feeling is Jack told him if it's in, be a cutting. Because Justin's got good power. Ball 4. A little bit of delay there. So the base is loaded. And that'll bring up Ryan McDowell. Key situation in this game. Palmer to follow, and then Lucy. Ryan has gotten a board on an error and grounded out, so he's been putting the ball in play. Had a fine year so far. Left-handed stick. Downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Oh, drive, right field, and in the gap. Pluto got over, couldn't quite get to it. It's going to be a play back here to second. They throw the ball away. Digging home with it, and he'll come in. Wilson will score. So big base hit by McDowell. Solid single. Clears them all. Ball mishandled as it came back into the infield. And what are we looking at, Jerry? A 9-8 game, and tell you, the right fielder, David Pluto, took that shot right on the meat hand out there, and he's okay, but they're going to go out and take a look at him. The right fielder, David Pluto, he is okay. I mean, he really took a shot. That ball was crushed by McDowell, and he tried to get over in the gap, couldn't quite get to it, and it hit just above the glove and into that wrist area, and I know that hurt. Pitch in the dirt, runner off and gone, and throw down? No. So Ryan McDowell represents the go-ahead run. Palmer striding in, and the pitch coming from Fetzko. Nice stop inside by Hudak. 2 balls, no strikes. Game tied at 9, and the pitch off the plate, 3-0. Drew Lucy to follow. He lost him, so they'll put runners at first and second now. And bring up Drew Lucy, 0 for 1 on the day. Drew striding in. Strike call. Second one coming. Off the plate. Evens the count up now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good cut. I'll tell you, he has got a really vicious cut up there. If he gets a hold of one, he's going to take it a long way. 2-2. I tell you, he digs in there real well. Takes a heck of a cut at it. He's set. The 2-2 coming. Off the plate. Full up. 3-2. Top of the order to follow. And the pitch. Throw down to third. Okay, was that ball 4?
Yeah, ball 4.
Okay. Bases loaded. Drew the walk. I thought that was just ball 3. And now the top of the order, Swentowski. Rips one up the middle. This one may catch a gap, and it'll skip by, and this might clear them all. 1 run is home. Here comes Palmer, and the 3rd run will score. So A.J. Swentowski, with 1 up the alley, cleans the bases. His second go-around this inning. He started it off by getting an error. Later it came around to score. So McDowell, Palmer, and Drew Lucy all coming around to score. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the inning, Jerry. Make it a 12-9 game, and we're going to take a break. We're going to have a pitching change. 12-9 score, 8 across in this inning. Swentowski with the big triple down at third. Kapasco trying to get another run home here. Boy, it's been a game of surges here and big innings. 8 in this inning. And in the fourth inning, 6 put up by the White Sox. Swing and a miss, or a foul rather. Kapasco walked and scored in this inning. Has scored 3 times today. Has singled, walked twice, scored 3 times. As Santino Sloboda is on the hill. Petsko's moved to third. Missed upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Definitely a hazy summer sky and threat of some thunder showers, I understand, later tonight. And we'll see. Pitch up and in. 3-1. Ball gets away. And good look by Swentowski. Had a notion to come home with it, but didn't. And the pitch missed upstairs, so he walked him. Brings up Billy Dice. Runner headed to second, and he's in. Andy Kapasco got down to second. That was a chancy play. That brings up Billy Dice, who has had a field day. He has doubled in the first, doubled and scored in the second, tripled here in this inning, and was cut down at third, drove in a couple of runs. So Dice trying to get a couple of base hits this inning. He rips one. This one will get to the fence. Dice has got at least 1, and now 2. Does he go for third? He does not. So another double by Dice. He flat out crushed it. Brings a couple more runs home. So Dice has tripled and doubled 3 times. That brings up Big Jake. Pitches away. That was a movie John Wayne starred in, wasn't it, Jerry? Big Jake? And the pitch. He was going for the lake. Count will even up now at 1-1. I'll tell you, you got some big sticks in this lineup. And this guy right here, the possessor of the biggest one, he has some power. Lost one up, foul down the first base side. Is it going to be playable? No. Did he make the play? No. Good try by Kolensik. Couldn't quite get to it. And the pitch. Chased it in the dirt, and Jake goes down on strike. But a huge monster inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 across in this inning. Make it now a 14-9 score in favor of the Brewers. Wholesale changes here defensively as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And I think that's Mike Kolensik leading off. We'll get the changes here for you in just a second. It's Dice on the hill. Swing and a foul. Carbonera has come from left field to third. Justin Wilson has moved from behind the plate out to left field. Palmer has moved in behind the plate, and Kapasco has moved from third to second. Dice's pitch inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Mark Carbonera is at third. Wilson in the left, Kapasco at second. Upstairs, big strike zone, and very close that time. Kolensik. You need base runners right here if you're a White Sox fan. And Palmer chases it down as it gets away. So a walk to to lead things off, and that'll bring up Brian Hudock, who has singled and doubled. Strike call. Billy Dice on the hill, Palmer behind the plate, Carbonera, Speck, Kaposko, Swentowski the outfield, Justin Wilson in left, left center's McDowell, right center Badinsky, and Drew Lucy in right. Swing and a miss, ball gets away, runner will get to second. Strike two swinging now to Hudock, who has singled and doubled, leading off the second inning with a shot, doubled leading off the fourth. Later came around to score, so he has pounded the ball here today. Just misses. Runner takes off for third, then backs away and gets back to second. Count, I think, is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive. (14-9) score. Ball into dirt, gets away from Palmer. Runner will hustle to third. Palmer behind the plate this inning. Some change is made. Billy Dice trying to hang on to that 14-9 lead. And he got him. 1 down. Brings up Randy McClellan. So they get Hudock for the first time here today. Randy has gotten the board on a fielder's choice and scored and grounded to third. So, straight call. Dice caught the corner. Swing and a miss, strike two. Dice settling into a nice routine here. We'll be on the air Wednesday night with more Harc baseball action. Pitch away. Jerry, this game being seen Sunday night, correct? So this next one will be on Wednesday night. And Wednesday night, a 7 o'clock start. Sunday night, we go at 8 o'clock on Helicon Channel 52. It's upstairs.
Good eye, Randy. Make him be straight, Randy.
Hope you've enjoyed all the expanded coverage that we've brought your way. That included the Laurel Highlands Senior High School commencement exercises. In the dirt, a nice stop by Palmer. Got a lot of action coming your way this fall with Mustang football, Midget League football, and Laurel Highlands soccer. Strike three, no doubt about it. Right through the heart, 2 down. Bring up Chris Dunbar now. So we'll have Midget League football, and I think they will be playing up at the old South Union Stadium. Swing and a miss. Dunbar's walked, doubled, and scored. And Dykes, after a leadoff walk, a couple of quick strikeouts. Strike two. He's ahead 0-2 now on Dunbar. Check. And he chased it upstairs. Third out of the inning. Nothing across. We go now to the 6th inning. A 14-9, 5-run lead. Brewers on top. Sloboda working here now to Badinsky, Carbonera, and Justin Wilson. Last inning was a big one. 10 across for this Brewer squad, and they went from 9-4 down. Oh, there's one ripped deep center field, and this one will get over the head of the right center fielder. And Austin Joden went back on it, didn't have a chance, and a big double by Badinsky. That'll bring up Mark Carbonera now. Swinging a foul. Hudock behind the plate. Fetzko at third. Muscannon, Phillips, and Kolensic the infield. McClellan, Joden, Dunbar, and Pluto the outfield. Swing and a miss, strike two. Carbonera with Wilson to follow. Line to first, and a nice play here by Kolensik. Well hit ball, but right at him. One down to Justin Wilson. We go to the bottom of the sixth, and it will be Dunbar, Pluto, and Joden for the White Sox. One down, and the pitch backs him off. And the pitch backed him out of there.
Try to take the glass off, yeah. That's it, Steve.
Pitch coming. Pitch in the dirt. 3-0. Double by Badinsky, and then a line out by Carbonera with Wilson to the plate here. And ahead in the count. Digging in. Justin is struck out, grounded out, walked, and scored. Chases one downstairs. Three balls, one strike to count. Looks down at third. He lost him. First and third now to Ryan McDowell. Ryan had one of the big hits of the day, a bases clearing shot to right field that drove in 3.
Go for 2.
And he's going to hustle back and change bats. So Ryan on the day has gotten a board on an air, grounded to first, and ripped one to right for a 3-run base hit. Chases one upstairs.
Hey, Ryan, get the catch. Get that bat back. Don't swing it.
Foul ball, strike 2. 14-9 your score.
Way to go, Steve. Stay away, Steve. Be ready. Get ready. Get ready, Steve.
And the pitch, strike 3.
Steve, that's the way to do it.
2 down. Brings up Robert Palmer. Bobby has walked twice, lined to short, has scored once. It was a beautiful play by Miscannon on the out when he was retired. Swing and a miss. Sloboda pitching very, very well now. Got the control. Missed downstairs 2-0. Excuse me, 1-1. Trying to get a couple more runs here to improve on that 5-run lead. Palmer into the net. Count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, Steve, relax, buddy. Take one more progress. That light is up, Steve. Take your time, Steve. Okay, Steve.
And the pitch. Oh, he rips it down the line. This will get 1 home. Maybe 2. Wilson will drop anchor at third. So ripping double by Bobby Palmer. Robert Palmer rips one down the line. Gets a run home in Badinsky. Wilson stops at third. That'll bring up Drew Lucy, who has walked and scored and struck out. On the corner. A lot of base hits pounded out here today by both squads. 15-9 score. Even it up at 1-1. Jerry, what time we got?
9:20. Ain't bad. Not bad at all.
Pull the string on a change. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 to end the inning. Another run across. Make it now a 15-9 score. Last at bat coming up for the White Sox. Brewers up by 6. Union. And Chris Dunbar leading it off. Pitch upstairs. Okay, let's take a change here. I think that's David Pluto. Pitch away. Field turn towards us. Jerry, what's the number? 27, I think. Okay, David Pluto it is. And indeed, David Pluto. 2-0 pitch coming from Dyke. 3-0. What they want is base runners now. Austin Joden on deck. Missed inside. So a walk. I'll bring up Austin Joden, who has gotten aboard on a fielder's choice, walked and scored. Austin striding in. Takes it away. The one way that Billy Dice can let this ball club back in right now is if he starts losing some control. Strike called. Even up now. That's what he needed. Austin will be cutting on the 1-1. This one's in the dirt, and the runner will go to second. Throw by Palmer is right on the money. Ball gets away, but we got time called. Time called on the play. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch. It's inside. 3 balls, 1 strike the count. Top of the order, due up next. Missed inside, and he's aboard. You're looking now at the top of the order, Phillips, who has grounded out, gone down on strikes a couple of times. Phillips takes it away. Runner heading for third. Throw down, and no. And the runner will get to third and to second. Second and third occupied. Eric Phillips now ahead in the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Has to throw strikes. That's the mission right here of Billy Dice. He's got a comfortable lead. But the top of the order coming. There's a ground ball to first. Nice play right here by the first baseman. And a fine play by Swentowski. He knocked it down, kept it in front of him, and made the play 3 unassisted for the first out. A run scores, but most importantly, they get the out. He was shaken up and took that one, I think, right in the meat hand and got it right in the arm and in the chest. And everybody congregating around the first baseman. Swentowski did a nice job, and here's some laughing in the huddle there, so evidently he's going to be all right. Good look at it there. Heard someone say something about the nose, and I think he's okay. So he's going to be a trooper and hang in. So a nice play right there. And a big, big out. Run scores on the play, but like I said, more importantly for the White Sox, they get the out. You'll gladly give up a run for an out at this situation, make it a 15-10 game. One down to Fetzko, who has gotten aboard on a single, popped the second, got aboard on an error. And has scored. Fetzko striding in. And the pitch. Missed upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Dice needs to throw strikes here. He's pitched very, very well. Ground ball up towards short. Knocked down by Jake. He's coming. And he beat it. Infield single. Run scores on the play. Hard hit ball. Jake Sveck knocked it down, charged it, scooped, and threw. And very, very close play at first base, and he got in. So a couple of runs in. Now you're looking at Miss Gannon, and you're looking at a 15-11 ball game. Lifted towards right center field. Badinsky over, and can't control it. And a board on the air. Got runners at first and second now. So this game changing very quickly here to Santino Sloboda, who has ripped the ball today. Strike called. Santino has singled, driven in a run. Fielder's choice, I believe, drove a run in. He has doubled. Swing and a foul, 0-2. 15-11. You're looking at 15-12, 15-13 on the bases. So, and you're right in the heart of the order here. Off the plate, foul. Santino Sloboda. Billy Dice on the hill. Sloboda digs in. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. This will get a run home. And a runner hustling up to second. And a throw back in. No. So base hit. Santino singles. Gets another run home. Gannon hustles his way to third. And Sloboda's had a big day, and that brings up Kolensik, who was lined to short, grounded to short, and walked. 15-12. There's a shot, right side and through. This one may get to the alley, and it will. And a couple in. As we said, this one far from over. So they're coming back. Kolensik with the big base hit and a couple of RBIs. Jerry looking at a 15-14 game now. Hudock standing in now. Time call. Jack Wilson will come out and we'll break. Okay, Kolensik represents a tying run. He's down at second. Here's Hudock, who has crushed the ball for a single, a double, and 3 trips today. Went after one upstairs. McClellan on deck. And the pitch in the dirt. Palmer knocks it down, keeps it right in front of him. 15-14. Jerry, you see the importance of that run that was scored in the top of this inning to make it 15-14. Or make it 15. There's a shot, right field. Drifting over, and this one will get over the head of Lucy. And let's see if they send him all the way. The throw coming in, it skips by, knocked around, and the run will score to tie it. Hudock with the triple. Tied at 15. Jerry, I think Randy McClellan is up now with a chance for the big comeback. And with one down, good move here. Jack Wilson, yes, calling everybody in. Ground ball anywhere could get the run home. Ball outside. Boy, what a game of surges here. Big for both ball clubs. Randy McClellan, Chris Dunbar to follow. There's a ground ball up to the right side, knocked down. The winning run's going to score. And a big comeback right there. McClellan with the infield ground out. Scored Hudock, and they win it by the count of 16-15. Heck of a game. Big comeback and a very disconsolate ball club the other side. Big comeback right there. 16-15 your final score. Congratulations on a big comeback as the White Sox come from way back to get the win. And congratulations also to Brewers. Played extremely well here today. Thanks to both coaches, manager Tom Kolensik, Randy McClellan, and Larry Fetzko for the White Sox. Jack Wilson, Michael Lessick, and Ernie McDowell on the other side. So that's going to do it for our telecast. We want to remind you that South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Coble, and Tom Frankhauser, and of course Helicon Cable Systems under the direction of Regional Manager Craig Tomczak. For my good friend and cameraman over here to my left, Jerry Dupay, I'm John Kazari. Thanks ever so much for listening and watching. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.